This week is an initiation into connecting with your true, authentic desires. You are being asked to look at your reality this week and admit to yourself that you want more. You want bigger, you want better, you want what's truly aligned for you. And if other people can have it, so can you. My name is Veronica of V Healing, and this is the Sunday Self-Love Tarot reading. This is the Sunday Self-Love Tarot reading. This is a reading for the week ahead, specifically looking at what you can focus on to love yourself a little deeper, trust yourself a little more, and ultimately take care of yourself. All right, we're starting out with the Seven of Swords. You are being asked to stop looking the other way. Stop ignoring what is right in front of you. Stop telling yourself the better story that's not the true story. See someone for who they really are. See a situation for what it really is. It's time. When the Seven of Swords shows up, it's often that we are still seeing the best in someone when they're actually showing us their worst. We're still trying to extract the good out of something when the truth is there's nothing there. It's time to face reality. And the way I read reversals is that there's some resistance. There's some resistance to accepting what is right in front of you, to accepting the truth, to seeing the truth. But you're being called to see the truth so that you can get really clear on what you do want, what you do wish for. Often we can settle for something that isn't what we truly desire because we're so disconnected from our true desires. You are being invited to connect with your true desires, to allow yourself to finally wish for what you really want, what would bring you joy and love, and what would really fill your cup. So can you take the time this week to connect with what do you really want? Not what you've been conditioned to want, not what you've been told you should want, but what do you desire? What does your heart desire? And you may be influenced here by the people around you. You may be influenced by what others want, what others desire. And I think there's a piece here for you to realize that if others can have what they want, what they truly want, if they can have their wishes, their desires fulfilled, so can you. It is possible for them, so it's possible for you. Allow them to be your inspiration. Allow them to be, the positive influence that you need as you move forward, as you, begin this, I want to say, unearthing of those desires as you bring them to the surface. And you're going to be asked here to begin this new cycle, to really trust your intuition. The Fool is the jumping off place. It's the beginning. It's the beginning of a cycle. It's trusting that inner knowing. It is trusting that inner wisdom. And you may be really resistant to this. And again, can you question, where is that resistance coming from? Is it maybe because you've never listened to your intuition before? Is it because you're worried about what other people are going to think? Is it because, things haven't worked out in the past, so that makes going after what you desire feel really scary? There's nothing wrong. There's no wrong reason. All those fears are valid. All those fears are valid, but you're being asked to look at them, to unpack them, so that you can begin this new cycle of connecting with what you truly desire. Because, right, that's what we came here for, right? We came here to connect with our joy, to enjoy life, to be abundant, to have what we want. And there is a part of you that's, and you're being invited to hold space for. This one came up reversed as well. You're being invited to hold space for the part of you that believes that good enough is good enough. The part of you that believes you shouldn't want more, shouldn't want greater. The Two of Wands is here to remind you that you are allowed to want better. You are allowed to want more. Where you are can be perfectly fine. Maybe the story that you need to look at here is that story of like, well, this is good enough. I have everything I need. I'm fine. Like, allow yourself to accept that you do truly want more. You want better, bigger, greater. You want to go from good to great. You want to, have those wildest dreams fulfilled. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? That is what we came here for. Again, that is the experience we came here for, to go after our dreams, to enjoy this journey of life, to want more, to follow that calling within us. So allow that to come to the surface. Allow yourself to unpack that. Where did that story come from that you can't have more? Did someone influence you to believe that you'd be selfish for wanting more, wanting better, wanting bigger? Or not even bigger and better, but just aligned. Is there a part of you that thinks that you can't have what is truly aligned for you because that is selfish? Where did that come from? Because you're being invited to really tap into the microphone's in the way. You're being invited to tap into this Queen of Pentacles energy that you have within you. This Queen of Pentacles energy is the part of you that takes action that is aligned with your values, that aligns with what is important to you. The Queen of Pentacles is the one who, they know what's important to them. And when push comes to shove, they stand by their values. They are so aligned. They do not let anyone pull them off that path. They do not let anyone else's story, have them doubt themselves. The Queen of Pentacles lives in alignment with their values. So if what you value is to live a life that is aligned, to go after what you desire, to fulfill your wishes, to fulfill your dreams, then it's time to act in accordance with the Queen of Pentacles. It's time to find that version of you within yourself and bring her to the surface, to identify with, to become that version of you. That version of you already exists. You just need to tap into that energy. Again, reversed, maybe a little bit of resistance, maybe a little bit of fear. Where is that coming from? Can you unpack that? Can you get curious so that you can embody this energy fully? Because you are worthy. You are worthy of going after these dreams and these desires and going after more, going after what is truly aligned. There's just some things this week that you have to work through. There's a good amount of things to work through this week, okay? We won't sugarcoat it. But this journey asks you to really stay dedicated, to really stay the course. Stay focused. Do not let your mind pull you off the path. It's super easy to let our minds pull us off the path, right? Our brains love to keep us safe. Our nervous system loves to keep us safe. What is safe is what is familiar. Your mind will try to pull you off path. Can you be aware of your mind this week? Can you be aware of your thoughts? Can you bring conscious awareness to your thoughts and recognize, oh, that thought doesn't serve me. Ooh, that's a thought that's aligned with my past identity. Or, ooh, that's a thought that wants to keep me safe. Stay the course. Stay focused. Unpack those thoughts. Get curious about them so that you can keep moving forward. Because this experience is going to teach you that you are capable of so much more than you ever thought you were. When the Knight of Swords shows up, it is often that we are going through something that we didn't think would be capable of. We are doing more. We are expanding who we are. We are expanding what we are capable of, and that is going to change your beliefs about yourself in the best way possible. But on that process, on that journey forward, keep being the witness of your mind. Okay, so recap. Look at your stories. Look at the stories you were telling yourself this week. Unpack what is there around feeling like you have to settle for less than what you truly want. Can you allow yourself to finally get clear on what you truly desire, what you truly wish for, what would, fill your cup, and allow yourself to be inspired by those around you. Allow yourself to dream big. If you can't physically get into a space with people who have what you have, find them online. Find them, allow them to influence you, allow them to influence what you believe is possible. And know that this is the beginning of the next chapter. This is the beginning of the next phase. And just because, you're there at the jumping off point doesn't mean that it has to happen overnight, okay? There's work here to unpack. There's things to connect with yourself, to bring to the surface, to look at, to evaluate, there's stories to rewrite. And the best thing you can do is, take it one step at a time, one action at a time. One small thing at a time is going to get you to where you want to go, as long as those actions that you're taking are aligned with your values. I hope this helps. I will be posting a midweek check-in kind of energy update later in the week, so make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you get the notification when that's posted. My name is Veronica of V Healing, and my goal with tarot is to help you trust yourself a little more, love yourself a little more, and heal the parts of you that need to be healed so that you can live the life that you desire.